cracking? How we doing? Average at best. You guys feel how I look? Lovely. You guys having fun? Hey, Belle, can we get those lights on? Legend. The joys of running and performing, right? Guys, you guys all locals or what? Yeah? Westies?
No.
Yeah. And proud?
Yeah.
Fuck, never understood that one, eh? I live in Penrith, yeah, so don't worry, I'm with you. It makes me a Westie.
God's country.
Great, God's country, that's it, mate. If God decided he didn't want to live anywhere he fucking liked. It's good. I like living in Penrith. I like being a Westie. I'm originally from Perth though, right? So that makes me a super Westie. Yeah, that's right. If anyone's wondering what a Westie superpower is, it's the ability to raise 3 kids on Centrelink. You guys are all living the struggle, am I right? I recently moved house. Yeah. So now I'm living around like kids, which is cool. Anyone here got some kids? Oh, fuck off! No, most of you definitely do. Just because you don't see them doesn't mean they're not there. All right. It's cool living around kids, man. I don't have kids of my own, right? So living around kids just sort of reminds me of like the innocence of youth and just how awesome life can be, right? Like for example, I'll rock up home from work, yeah, and the kid out the front will just be running around, jumping on the trampoline, playing under the hose, butt naked, having the time of his life, yeah? But when I do it, yeah, cops get called apparently. Needless to say, I'm not allowed to use their trampoline anymore. It's all good. It is pretty cool, but the only problem is it's high density, right? So being high density, like I'll be sitting out on my balcony and from across the fence I'll just hear this, "Oi, eat your vegetables." Like, fuck, that's a good idea. You know what I mean? Body's a temple. Should look after it, all that sort of stuff, yeah? The other day I was just sitting in my lounge room from across the fence, I hear this, "Oi, brush your teeth." Damn straight, you only get one set, look after them while you got them, yeah? Like, this is brilliant, man. I've got a mum by proxy. Cheer. Oh, the other day this weird one happened though, right? What was weird was I was just sitting there and from across the fence I hear this, "Oi, put that down." And the weird thing was I was about to have a wank. So, curiosity got the better of me. Peek my head out the window, see what she's telling him to put down. She's just staring at me. So I did what any gentleman would, just finished and closed the window. We got anyone in here in a couple tonight? Make some noise. Yeah? So see how they all made noise, but not one of them seemed happy? Just things I've noticed. I'm single. I'm on the dating apps. We got anyone on the dating apps in here? No one. Fucking bullshit. Right? Just because you're sitting next to your missus and you don't want her to know. Man, dead set, even if you are in a relationship, hey, get the dating apps. Talk about a pastime that we can all get behind, man. Dead set, I love it. Right, because what I like to do is just like flick through pictures looking for what I call warning signs. You guys ever done that? You ever played that game? No? Oh, it's brilliant, right? So say you're flicking through pictures, and she's got a cat. You're like, oh, okay, I'm a dog person, but that's all right. But if you're flicking through pictures and she's got 17 fucking cats, that's a warning sign, you know what I mean? Hot tip, ladies, if I'm flicking through pictures and you have different coloured hair in every photo, stable is not the first word that comes to mind. The weird thing about dating, right, I'm in my early 30s, and the weird thing about dating is I actually have to think about dating women with kids. Like, would I date someone with kids? Like, yeah, I reckon I would. I don't have any issues with it or anything like that. But what gets me is like, how do you date someone with kids? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just not sure. So say, for example, like dirty talk, yeah? Do I have to be like, who's your stepdaddy? Who's your stepdaddy? Who's your... Of course, anyone who's done a little bit of the internet dating is all too familiar with the wonderful world of dick pics. Anyone here not know what a dick pic is? Yeah, that's right. Fucking hold your peace. Dead set. For anyone who doesn't know, it's a picture of your penis. It does what it says on the box, right? Sometimes referred to as a cock shot, right? And it's weird, right? Like, only dating in the internet age would dick pics be a thing. You know what I mean? Like, say for example, like your parents, right? Oh, hold on, perfect, sorry, I've just spied there's a gentleman who's probably about your parents' age behind you. Buddy, what's your name, boss? Yeah, you there with the glasses, what's your name, bud? Nick? Nick, mate, have you ever sent a dick pic? No, you never have. Really? Why is that? You never got that urge, mate? Back in the 70s, you ever thought, you know what I really need? I'm missing, my significant other, my sweetness, my love, right? You know what she needs? Picture of me dick. Yeah, that's right. In the 70s, straight up, that's why it's only an internet thing, right? Because imagine a dick pic in the fucking 70s. He's sitting there with a Polaroid like this. Well, the internet wasn't around. He had no idea about the right angle, right? He was just like, it's a photo. Fucking bang, sitting there shaking it. But that's only when you got the Polaroid. Think about what they used to have to do before that, right? Sitting there with the SLR, taking like 40 different shots in case you've got the settings wrong. But then, you get to take the film out of the camera and go give it to the guy you play cricket with on the weekend. And you've got to have the balls to go pick that shit up, right? 100%. All I'm saying is, millennials, if we were still dealing with film, I don't think we'd be sending dick pics either. I recently we went to do a little bit of study. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I didn't really know what I was doing, so I asked the trainer, I said, hey, can you explain something to me, right? And she got up and she was like, yeah, no worries, right? Drew a diagram on the board of how she was going to explain it, and then proceeded to talk about her personal life for an hour and a half. Fucking study. Right? Brilliant, right? But it was fine. Because she was sitting there and she's one of those people that sometimes just sort of states the obvious, right? Like, so for example, like I've asked her to help me with something. She's drawn the diagram. And then she proceeds to sit there and tell us about how much she loves chocolate, right? She'll be like, hey, I love chocolate. No, but you don't get it. Like, I really like chocolate. No, but you don't understand. Like, what I'm saying is I really like chocolate. And I'm just sitting there at the back of the class thinking, you're 140 fucking kilos. We guessed. We just think she had a ghost story. Anyone here believe in ghosts? No judgment? Smart once again. I was definitely judging. Oh, 100%. The funniest thing is she believes in ghosts. She was telling us about how this ghost comes to visit her late at night. Why is it the only people that have vivid ghost like sightings seem to be middle-aged and drunk? Is that just something I've noticed? Anyway, apparently this ghost comes up every night, when she's sitting in front of the telly in the dark about 4 bourbons deep. And there's no red flags, right? But the ghost is scared, right? It's very scared because every time she turns to look at it, it runs away. I couldn't help it. I was just like, hey, Karen, that's not a ghost, right? Hate to be the bearer of bad news. That's fucking glaucoma. Guys, I'm Justin Jones. You're legends. Have a wonderful night. Cheers.